Ahoy, matey! From the Rock, Trey Keenis alongside Christian Doms and Lance Williams, bringing Morehead City baseball in a new uniform tonight. That is the Crystal Coast Booty Divers for the first time ever and the first time this season as they welcome the Wilmington Sharks to the Rock for the first time this season in the season's 4th edition of the Chum Bucket Challenge. So, Christian, some interesting storylines coming into this game. For starters, the Booty Divers are riding a 5-game winning streak, their longest of the season coming into tonight's contest. What's been key for them in their success throughout this last 5 games?
I mean, it's been the key to how many games they've won throughout this entire season, and that's been the offense. Another great display from the plate last time out against the Forest City Owls, but that was a unique game in comparison to the other wins we've seen throughout this streak. Morehead City was down 10-6 going into that final frame, but head coach Sam Carroll said after the game, he told his players to just swing at the ball and good things will happen. That's exactly what happened against the Owls. A really great comeback win for Morehead City. The first time that they've really done that all year. It proved that this team can compete with the best, taking down the top team in the Western Division. This Morehead City squad, a lot of momentum into tonight's game.
Certainly has been the case, 5 in a row for the Booty Divers, and throughout the course of the 5 games, it's really been complimentary baseball, the offense and the defense getting the job done. So, Lance, with that, how important is it for this group when both sides of the ball are clicking as they have been?
Well, we saw what was happening when they weren't clicking. All the errors in that 4-game losing streak just led to bad loss after bad loss. But now it's this team establishing their identity, one that we were expecting early on in the season, and it took some time to gel. And you're absolutely right. The pitching has been great these last few games. Just Monday, they shut out this Wilmington team that they'll face tonight. And then close games, another big part that we didn't really see too much of in the first 10 or so games, but last home game, extra innings. They charged from behind, 5 runs in the bottom of the 10th. And then the home game before that, Sunday against Tri-City, was a 2-run game. So this team performing both the top and bottom halves of these innings, and they're also just limiting mistakes in close games. That's what you need.
Controlling what you can control has paid dividends for the Booty Divers through these last 5 games. A player who's been able to get it done on both sides of the plate has been Booty Divers' Nick Surse, playing on either the mound and at the plate. Surse had 3 shutout innings in last game's win against Forest City and also went 2 for 5 for the plate. I was fortunate enough to chat with him earlier today. Trey Keenis here with Booty Divers utility man Nick Surse. And Nick, you guys had an emotional win last time out against Forest City, walking them off 11-10. You got the start on the mound, went 3 innings shutout. How did it feel to really set the tone on the defensive side of things?
I mean, it felt good. Honestly, just going out there and just throwing. I don't really think about much on the mound, so just trying to compete on the mound, have them hit the ball.
Yeah, just keeping it simple. So on the other side, you were 2 for 5. How much does your energy and your success on the mound play into maybe your success at the plate, or are those both separate?
No, they're 2 separate things. On the mound, you're just thinking about striking guys out or letting the guys behind you make the plays, and then going to the plate, you just got to keep the mind separated from everything else.
Easy enough. So you guys now are going for your 6th straight win, longest winning streak of the season coming in tonight at 5. How are you guys looking to carry that momentum into a familiar opponent with Wilmington?
Just got to stick to what we've been doing, playing the game, having fun with it. I mean, that's about it, really.
Just win.
Yeah.
Easy enough. All right, appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Appreciate the time with Nick Surse. So moving to tonight's contest, familiar arm on the bump for the Booty Divers. It's Ethan Smith. And Christian Smith, his first time out this season, the first time against Wilmington, went perfect against the Sharks. He hasn't gone against Wilmington since then, but now has a great opportunity to pick up right where he left off. What are you expecting from him tonight on the mound?
Well, you talk about Smith's perfect outing the last time out against Wilmington. It's going to be a bit different tonight going up against this same Sharks team. Some new players that have come since then. You think to guys like Cam Mitchum, Connor Powell, who have done really well in that Sharks order. So I don't think it'll be as easy for Smith to shove like he did in the season opener. And then as well, you think back to his last start against the Tri-City Chili Peppers. That was really the first time where Smith showed cracks in the foundation. Through 2 2/3 innings, gave up 4 runs, gave up 6 hits as well. So not the best time out for Smith in his most recent start, but tonight I think he bounces back against Wilmington, a much weaker offense towards the bottom in the CPL in a lot of these offensive categories. he still has that good pitch mix, the fastball, the slider, the circle change. It works well for Smith. Nothing that really flashes you in terms of velocity, but he can control the zone pretty well. I think that that's going to be the biggest key going up against the Sharks lineup tonight.
Smith looking to get things back on track against a team he's had historic success against. First pitch will be on 6:30 on Flow Sports, and these two will be on the call. We'll catch you then.